Target confirmed down. Samuel Kringon, Naruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks, dude. We'll walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you prefer. There's a shipyard over there.
Enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. 310, altitude 2,000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Missile gun machine guns. Engaging.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Sending target information. Command to anti-air fire. All ships are out of ammunition. Flash. Enemy behind you.
Strato 1, target acquired.
Box 2. Box 2. Missile. Training.
Strato 1, missile launched. Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Sorry, guys. The cruise has been canceled.
Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft carriers. 3 Strikes is around. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters are coming in super low altitude for bearing 015. We have a report that 3 Strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave it done. Africa Squadron, EO-100, clear to engage.
Catch him now.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Sorry about us time. Don't waste it.
Strato 1, Fox 2. All aircraft. The performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
I'm gonna close in on 3 Strikes.
Bandit down.
Stay with me. I see 3 Strikes. So that's why they only sent 4.
Don't you sneak up.
Damn it!
Launched.
Where are reinforcements?
Sitting duck here.
We are the reinforcements.
Enemy's got a lock.
Allied shutdown!
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC! Multiple smoke punch from the port!
I didn't want some bad weather. We've been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Partner drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command
command duty, officer.
Missile.
What do you think will turn a drill into a real war?
Missile.
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So if you use your imagination like fellow submariners, a single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Enemy has a lock. Echo 2 and I, follow me. You're the ones who make the kill.
Fox 2.
One down.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile.
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Behind me? Enemy on your 6. Enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Bandit down. The British and senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Open your eyes. Check 6.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Missile launched. UAV destroyed.
Missile closing.
Trigger, splash the bandit.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile. Terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
Contact imminent.
Missile.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
Missile.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Fusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
They have a lock on me.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Missile away. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Imagine.
Target destroyed.
Impact, now.
Missile.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds.
Missile.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Picture it.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile.
This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't sink here.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Missile.
Behind the enemy. Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Got a lock on you, Strider 1.
All aircraft.
Minutes remaining.
We have not caused sufficient damage to the enemy. We're running out of time.
Shit. Think you can do this, Trigger?
Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Caution. Pull up.
Hostile has a lock.
Caution. Pull up.
Target eliminated. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been,
Fox
actually.
3. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Trigger's wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. 2 minutes remaining. Fox 2.
Enemy's got a lock.
Railgun shell lost its target. Target designated by Tucker Fitzgerald into the combat zone. Bandit down. 1 minute remaining.
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Scratch one.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Missile inbound. Missile inbound. Striker 1, locked on target. 30 seconds remaining.
Getting out of lock. Taking. Bandit on your 6.
Missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
Fox 2. Trigger, enemy closing on your 6. I got a stubborn one on my ass.
Continuing any longer would be too risky. Strider Squadron, retreat.
The raid was perfectly planned. This failure is solely due to the lack of skill of our pilots. I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bodies! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Major General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Damage report.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ships.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Not for long.
Give me a damage
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto.
Begin firing SAMs! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
Our bomb went fine. Take him out with one hit.
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? Probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Cruiser Irene has the city beyond the point of recovery! Navigation is impossible! We're going to sink!
Missile launched.
Someone get on a 25mm now!
Not a drill, I repeat, not a drill!
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandoned ship. How many ships in port are still operational? They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Why has the enemy taken so little damage? drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. He suggests this operation does rely on our ace pilot. Unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go. I'm actually getting used to flying.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Target hit.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
Just shoot! It'll at least keep them at bay, even if we don't hit them! Keep on firing! Don't worry about hitting the building!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Target destroyed.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Lost contact with the second platoon.
Destroyed.
If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left!
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. Some of our delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is...
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. For the picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will you?
4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
Stay back. You're not equipped for air.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stop in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground.
One down.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Fire.
Returning to base. Never heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. 3 strikes is around it. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighter 6 against super low altitude bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Alpha Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage. Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Maintain course to return for resupply. All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Pursuing enemy. I'm going to push in on 3 strike. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. Clear the one. Take the kill. Locked on bandit. Attacking. Box 2.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Missile!
Lucian, launch the bandit on your tail.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight and proceed. After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke zones from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we'd be caught there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Harker drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Commence interception.